Hi, I'm Bruce Keith from BruceKeithResults.com. As a manager and as a broker, one of the main things you've got to get really good at is delegating. You just can't do it all. And there's a great expression that really starts off this video that I want to share with you, and it goes like this. Accept the fact that you just can't ever get it all done. You can't get it all done, so you've got to delegate, right? So how do you become a great delegator? Well, the first thing you decide is, what are the things that you're doing that other people can do? You start there. But the simplest way is really to back up even further and say, ask yourself question number 2, which is, what are the things that I have to do that others can't do, that I can't delegate? Once you identify those, then you can delegate all the rest, correct? I've got a little list here for you of things that you can't delegate, and then it gives you free rein to get rid of the rest of them. The first one is you need to be responsible for the success of the company. You can't delegate that. Duh, that's your job. The second one is setting an incredible example. You can't delegate that. You've got to set the example above and beyond everybody else's expectations so that you come out as the person that they respect, and that you can't delegate that, but it's you showing them how to do things the right way. Point number 3 that you can't delegate having the vision and being the spokesperson for the organization. That's your job. You have to have the vision where it's going, you have to communicate that to others, and then, on top of all that, you become the spokesperson that leads the way. Can't delegate that. Number 4 item, I got 2 more. Number 4 is arranging the training and arranging. Now, that's what I do. I do the training. But it isn't a salesperson that hires me to come in and do it. It's brokers and managers. So you've got to be in charge of making sure they're getting exemplary training. I know you get a lot from head office, but there's a lot more that you can be adding value for them. Unique things that they're not getting elsewhere, down-to-earth, pragmatic things that'll help them do a great job. That's one more thing you can't delegate. Last point of things you can't delegate. Recruiting. Obviously, well, you know what? When I wrote that one down, I thought to myself, you can delegate recruiting. Every single person that's in your office is a recruiter for your office, right? Now, I know you know that, but recruiting and retention starts with you, but you certainly can delegate some of that. Okay, there's 5 things you can't delegate. That opens up the door for all the other things you can start delegating. So think about, don't fall into the trap of, and so many people do, of saying, I know, but they won't be able to do it quite as well as I. You know what? You're right, they won't. Let go. It's okay. Just because they don't do it your way doesn't mean it doesn't get done, and doesn't mean it won't do the job. You've got a list of things you can't delegate. Get rid of the rest. Okay, one last point on this delegation conversation, and then we'll wrap up. The most important thing you can do of all, the most important thing you can do is not do the work for others that they can do. Train them to do that work. Now, we're talking about administrative people and salespeople. So the most important thing you can do is not do the work for them. Train them how to do it so that now you're becoming a master delegator. I'm Bruce Keith. Looking forward to working with you further. Take these ideas for delegation and run with them. I know that they will work very beneficially for you. And by the way, just so you know, we're creating a series of 18 to 20 minute videos that are available for you to show at your sales meetings. Short conversations about ideas on how to make great salespeople become even greater. We can make them available to you. Get in touch and we'll talk to you about it. Take care. I'm Bruce Keith.